strict toes to bar are not easy. It's great if you can do them, and getting your toes to the bar would be the goal. But when you're doing this as an exercise in your gymnastics programming, you do not need to go all the way to the bar to reap the benefits. But what you do need to do is make sure that your legs stay straight. The longest muscle in your body is your sartorius. That muscle is a hip flexor, and it runs from the inside of your knee all the way up, and it attaches to the hip. Very long. When your knee is bent, it is active, but not the entire length of it. What we want is a straight leg, completely locked out. If you can straighten your leg more, it's not straight enough. Straighten your leg all the way out, and that sartorius will activate. When you're doing that also, rectus femoris here is pulling on the kneecap, straightening the leg. These are two major muscle groups that you don't exercise when you are doing bent knees. Even when your leg is slightly bent, it still deteriorates the amount of work you put into the sartorius and rectus femoris. So when you're doing your toes to bar strict, even though ideally we want our feet to reach the bar, if your feet can only get up to say 45 degrees, 90 degrees, anywhere along those lines, any degree of angle, as long as they are straight, you are doing the right work. We are trying to build the strength in a straight leg position, which is completely different than the strength for a bent knee position. The good news is that if you can build the strength in a straight leg position, even kipping toes to bar with straight legs, the bent knee one is super easy. But if you're always training a bent knee, toes to bar, it is not going to be of as much benefit because you're not working all of the hip flexor muscles. Train with straight legs on the strict toes to bar or kipping toes to bar, and then when it goes to competition time, bending the knees will be so much easier. So keep that in mind. Here's what I would like you to think about when you're doing your toes to bar is that your legs should stay straight, even if they only get that high, and then bring them back down. Your strict toes to bar does not need to be all the way up if you don't have the strength for it. There's more benefit in getting more reps at a lower degree angle of your legs and keeping them straight.